Let's get to the big stock stories of the day. Nvidia and AMD shares sliding, both warning about big charges related to export restrictions. Christina Partsinevelos has the latest. Christina.
Well, it's been quite the policy reversal, Leslie. Nvidia announced Tuesday it faces, like you said, $5.5 billion charge after the U.S. government imposed new export restrictions on its H20 AI chips that are made specifically for China. The charge will be taken in Q1, and it'll cover H20 inventory and purchase commitments, as well as some related reserves, but comes just over a week. I remember reporting this 2 Fridays ago after CEO Jensen Huang reportedly secured a reprieve during a high-profile dinner at Mar-a-Lago. The licensing requirements, though, are set to remain for the indefinite future and come despite Nvidia's announcement just on Monday about plans to invest $500 billion in U.S.-based AI infrastructure. Well, there's the art of the deal. While significant, the impact may be contained, though. China accounted for approximately $17 billion in Nvidia's fiscal 2025 revenue, representing just 13% of total revenue, which is the smallest percentage in over a decade. But based off of a lot of sell-side research this morning, they are expecting an impact to Q1 EPS, which is why you're seeing the stock fall about 6%. AMD also said it would take an $800 million charge in the quarter, and this is in a filing today. AMD said it will seek licenses to export to customers in China, but cannot be sure of securing them. That's because these licenses could take up to 6 or 12 months to actually procure. But a bigger threat looms. Potential AI diffusion rules could take effect in May. These would limit Nvidia as well as AMD sales to many more countries and customers. So this regulatory whiplash really highlights the unpredictable nature of tech trade policy under the Trump administration, where even personal appeals at million-dollar dinners don't offer guarantees. Carl?
Christina, yeah.
Or David.
No. I just had a question quickly. You kind of answered it. The licenses. I mean, there seems to be an expectation in the marketplace they're not going to get the licenses, even though it's not being deemed blocking entirely the sales. That seems to be the way the market seems to be thinking about it.
If you were to take the CHIPS Act and how long that takes to disperse and all the people involved, I know it's not exactly the same people under the Trump administration, but just think of all the paperwork they have to go through, figuring out where the supply chain and then providing them with the license. So that is the assumption that it could take up to a year to even get. And then the chips would be obsolete to a certain degree.
That's true. Innovating so quickly. Still commerce, still the Commerce Department. Christina, thank you. Christina Partsinevelos.